my name is Jigyasa and I'm currently in the last year of my school, and this video is about me ending my school life alone without having any friends last year. Okay, now why am I making this video? Because I want this video to reach people who are going through the exact same thing, and I want to tell them you're not alone in this and God is not punishing you. Okay, so first of all, why I don't have any friends? Now there are many reasons behind it, but long story short, I have outgrown many people in 2025, and I think it's a gift to stand out, to be honest. It really is, because at the end of the day, I don't give a shit about being relatable. You know the reason why I did not have any friends? Because I was not relatable to them. Every single person in my class was just all about gossiping all the time, making fun of other people, body shaming, using abusive language all the time. They were all about that, and I was nothing like that, and that is exactly why I never felt included, right? Obviously they couldn't have the kind of conversation that they usually have in my presence, because they know I'm gonna call them out on that. So it is a very important question that you guys need to ask yourself. Why do you want to fit among people who you don't want to become like? Think about it. Why do you want to fit among people who you don't want to become like? Because if you ask me, do I want to become anything like my classmates? Oh, please, God save me, not at all. I am very happy that I stand out, okay, in my class, because I really do. So my sister is literally sitting right over there and she is making all those noises and disturbing. Can you stop that? This is what I'm trying to tell you guys, that not having the exact same kind of school life that other people around you are having is normal. It's not a big deal. It's completely normal. It depends on your perception. And if I can do it, change my mindset, change my perception, and reach to a point where I've literally stopped giving an F, you can too. I'm not going to lie to you. There was a time when I used to feel really bad about this fact that why am I alone. I literally used to come home from school and cry about this fact that why am I going through this. Like, I would see people all around me, enjoying their best life in school and doing all the things that school students usually do. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting in my class all alone among 14 other students. Yeah, now you have to understand that the fact whether you feel bad about being alone or not completely depends on your perception of it. Now the reason why I used to feel bad about it was purely because so many people around me, ever since I was young, implanted this belief into my head that school life is supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be enjoyable, and you are supposed to have this amount of friends around you and do these particular things in order to have a fulfilling school life. And now because I wasn't experiencing any of that, that is why I was feeling extremely sad and bad about it. But if you ask me the same exact question right now in this moment, that Jigyasa, do you still feel bad about it? My answer is absolutely no. Not at all. You know why? Because I changed my perception. I changed my mindset entirely around this feeling of being lonely in your school life. Now, how did I change my perception? First of all, I kept reminding myself that, you know what? The reason why I'm not having any friend is not because I'm not interesting enough or cool enough. It's simply because it was my decision to cut these people off, because I knew that these people aren't good enough for me. And I tell you how quickly God showed me that my decision was absolutely correct. Your intuition is literally always on point. So you need to trust it, because I acted out of my intuition and I literally started sitting alone. Because the people who claimed to be my friends were not really my friends. And it took me a while to realize it, but at the end I did realize it, and it ended up being the best decision for my year. Because when I tell you, I now started attracting better people in general and my mental peace returned, okay? By the way, this was not easy for me, because as I said, I did used to feel bad when I started doing all of this, sitting alone, having lunch alone, all by yourself in the recess. It's not easy, okay? And you guys also have to start normalizing this fact that different people experience different school life, okay? Not everybody's school life is same, and it's completely normal. It's nothing to worry about. It's nothing to feel bad about. It all depends on your perception. So you guys also need to start asking yourself, why is it that you feel so bad about being lonely in school? In my case, it was because people implanted this belief into my head that of course your school life is supposed to be looking like this, and because it wasn't, that's why I felt upset all the time. You have to find your own reason, and then when you finally find your belief, you have to let it go. The moment you let it go, your sadness will automatically go along with it. And the second thing that you need to do in order to change your perception is to focus on the good parts, the positive parts. So in my case, yes, maybe I did not get to enjoy the school life like everybody else was getting to enjoy, but at the end of the day, my grades are absolutely amazing, and because of which I get so many advantages as well. And then there are things that I'm doing in my life which people of my same age are not, so I think it's quite fair. So just focus on your own experience and your own gifts. See, the more you try to compare your life with other people, the more you're gonna feel upset about it. and feel bad about it. That is literally the root cause of everything. Stop the comparison. 99% of our problems will go away automatically. If you are going through something like that, like being alone in such a place where you're supposed to be having friends and like making connections and stuff like that, it's definitely happening for a reason, because nothing happens for no reason, especially when you're going through stuff like that. Because take me for example, few months ago I used to feel extremely bad about this fact, but now at the end of the day things did end up working in my favor, and God showed me that all the decisions that I made in this journey was absolutely correct. So you know what, I was guided throughout this all, so ultimately it's a win. At the end I just want to make a conclusion that I had to go through all these things in order to learn everything that I've learned now, and I'm now able to share with you guys. So you have to see your life the same way. What is this teaching me, right? Yes, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. So I don't think there's anything left. So yeah, that's it. Bye.